क्या आपको पता है कि idioms and proverbs के मदद से आप अपने कम्युनिकेटिव इंग्लिश को काफ़ी हद तक इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं। जैसा हिंदी में मुहावरों की मदद से आप अपने हिंदी भाषा को इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं, सिमिलरली विद द यूज ऑफ idioms and proverbs you can communicate, you can improve your English vocabulary to a large extent। नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आप सबका वापस मेरे इस नए एपिसोड में। इस एपिसोड में हम बात करेंगे idioms and proverbs and how to use them in your communicative English to improve your spoken English and improve your fluency in English। वीडियो को शुरू करने से पहले वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ताकि मुझे ये मोटिवेशन मिलता रहे और मैं इस तरह के वीडियोस और भी बना के ला सकूं। तो शुरू करते हैं। Act of God, an unforeseen and uncontrollable natural disaster such as flood, earthquake, fire. Example, the insurance company will not provide insurance for incidents caused by acts of God. Add fuel to the fire, worsen an already bad situation. Example, the mob attacked the police and it added fuel to the fire. A drag, a tedious experience, bore. Example, after several hundred times, the author found the experience of signing his book a drag. Against the clock, against time, in a great hurry. Example, the artists in Kumatuli were preparing the idols of Durga Puja against the clock. Ahead of the game, in a position of advantage. Example, the Indian cricket team are ahead of the game in Test cricket. Alive and kicking, alive and well, alive and alert. Example, Rahul's old father is alive and kicking. Against all odds, in spite of seeming very unlikely amidst difficulties. Example, the Paralympian fought in the tournament against all odds. All that glitters is not gold, which means something attractive is not always good. Example, you have to be careful in the stocks market while investing. All that glitters is not gold. Apple of one's eye, someone who is favorite. Example, the first girl in the class was the apple of her principal's eye. Arm and a leg, extremely costly. Example, some of the luxury cars charge an arm and a leg. These restaurants charge an arm and a leg when it comes to food. Ask for the moon, make an unreasonable demand which is difficult to fulfill. Example, many parents ask for the moon as dowry during weddings. Back in the day, which means in the past, some time ago. Example, back in the day, there were no social media like YouTube. Back of beyond, extremely remote, far away. Example, there are many homestays in the mountains which are truly back of beyond. Back the wrong horse, which means guess wrongly, misjudge the future outcome. Example, after the election results, people realized that they backed the wrong horse. Back to the drawing board, which is back to the start. The company went back to the drawing board after their products weren't unsold in the market. Bad egg, an individual who turns out to be rotten. You cannot trust him, he is simply a bad egg. Ball is in your court. It is your responsibility now to do something. Example, the report is filed by the supervisor, the government has to act now. The ball is in their court. Baptism of fire, a severe test, usually for the first time. Example, many young creators face the baptism of fire when they initially launch their YouTube channel. Bark up the wrong tree, waste one's efforts by pursuing the wrong path. Example, for our event, you have to identify the right sponsors. You cannot bark up the wrong tree. Beggars can't be choosers. Those with dire needs must be happy with what they get. The cheapest smartphone model would be fine with me. Beggars can't be choosers. Beg to differ, disagree with someone on something. The cricket team's list was published, but I beg to differ with their final list of players. Bell the cat, enough courage to do a dangerous job. Example, someone has to tell the principal that the school staff misbehaved with the parent, but who will bell the cat? Beyond a doubt, certainly without any doubt. Example, beyond a doubt, this is the best view of the valley. Beyond one's means, too costly for one, unaffordable. Example, an international vacation to Antarctica is beyond our means. Bid adieu, to say goodbye. Example, the school teacher bid adieu to the institution after serving there for 20 years. Bird's eye view, to get a top view, an overview of something. Example, a visit to Shanti Stupa in Leh will give you a bird's eye view of Leh town. Bite the bullet, behave bravely during a challenging time. Example, the company earning is shrinking, the management has to bite the bullet and find new sources of revenue. Bite the dust, which means suffer defeat or death. Example, it is difficult to say who is going to bite the dust in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. Blind as a bat. Quite blind also means unaware of any situation. Example, Rupali had no idea that she would be asked to cover for her boss. She is blind as a bat. Blow one's mind. Surprise, shock, or amaze. Taylor Swift's performance was incredible. She blew my mind away. Bone of contention, main issue of a disagreement. It is important to resolve the bone of contention between Russia and Ukraine in order to stop this war. Break one's back, make a great effort, work very hard. Example, the manager has been breaking his back to prepare the presentation for the board meeting. Breathe down someone's neck. Chase someone closely, unnecessary pressure. Sohini does not like the culture of her company. Her boss was always breathing down her neck. Breath of fresh air, something or someone new or refreshing. The vacation in the Himalayas was a breath of fresh air for me. Burn the midnight oil. Stay up late working or studying. During exam times, students normally burn the midnight oil. Bury the hatchet. Make peace with someone, settle differences. Example, the coach and the selector have to bury the hatchet before publishing the final players list. Business as usual, normal course of some activity. Example, the players continued their practice in the week. It was business as usual for them. Busy as a bee, hardworking. Example, the pandal decorators are busy as a bee during the Durga Puja. Catch up. Keep yourself updated. Example, once you are back from your holiday, you have to catch up with all emails. Change of heart, change of feeling or attitude. Example, Mayuri had a change of heart for Rohit after the college fest. Change one's mind, change one's views or intention. Example, the insurance agent wanted to sell the policy before the customer wanted to change their mind. Charity begins at home, to help one's own family before helping others. Example, try to help your own family before donating money for others because charity begins at home. Chilled to the bone, extremely cold. Example, the temperature in Ladakh can go below 30 degrees in the winter. You will be chilled to the bone. Clear as a bell, loud and clear as the sound of a bell. The MD's message to the employees was clear as a bell. Clear the decks, prepare for action. The supervisor worked hard to clear the decks before the arrival of his boss. Clock is ticking, time is running out. Quickly. Example, the clock is ticking on the metro project. Cock and bull story, an unbelievable story. Example, Arindam told us some cock and bull story about his absence from office. Come again? Can you repeat to say again? Example, I couldn't hear you. Come again. Come what may, no matter what happens. Example, come what may, the MD has asked her employees to report for work during the rains. Conk out, stop functioning. The vehicle engine finally conked out. So friends, I hope you found this video really useful. With the use of these idioms and proverbs, you can significantly improve your communicative English, whether you are speaking it in your day-to-day life, in your family, with friends, or in your office, your work life, in your professional world. Please use these English idioms and proverbs and significantly improve your communicative English to the external world, to the external sector, to your external stakeholders. There are more such English videos on my English speaking playlist on my channel, so please go there and watch the rest of the videos. I hope to see you soon in my next video. Till then, take care.